Hey guys, Ernest Langdon from Langdon Tactical. I'm again out here with Chelsea with Big Daddy Unlimited, and we're gonna get some first shots in and start working on some of that fundamental trigger control part. Now we've got a traditional double action gun here, so I'm gonna kind of walk her through the steps of how she operates the gun, how the gun is gonna function, and let her get some dry fire so she sees what the sights do when she pulls the trigger. Okay, so the important piece here is your job when you're pulling the trigger is just to pull it in a way that the sights don't move.
Okay.
It's very important because you can have the best sight picture in the world, but if you do this and the sights move, doesn't matter. You might as well not have sights on the gun, okay? So we gotta press that trigger correctly. So we're gonna start with some dry fire. Dry fire is important because when the hammer falls, the dot will tell you what was gonna happen and where the bullet was gonna go, okay? So let's get that nice high firm grip on the gun again. All right, I'm gonna let the slide go forward, and we're gonna start with a couple of single action shots. All you're gonna do is touch the trigger, prep it, take that initial slack out, and then press it in such a way that the sights don't move. Go ahead, you try that. Okay, perfect. Let's cycle the gun for you. Prep it again. Okay, well now this time you're gonna do it double action. So you're gonna roll through that double action trigger pull. Okay. This is one of the things that people think is hard. Shh, it's really hard, nobody can do it well. Ask Jerry Mitchell. All right, but she's gonna roll through that double action trigger pull and pull it to the rear again so that the sight or the dot doesn't move. Go ahead and do that a couple times. Double action. Nice and smooth, straight to the rear. Perfect. Do it a couple more times. Now, here's what's going to happen with the traditional double action gun. She's going to pull the DA. Go ahead and pull the DA. As soon as the hammer falls, the gun's going to fire and cycle, and she's going to be in single action. Now, at this point, she can either take another shot, i.e. pull the trigger in single action, or if she's going to put the gun away, she needs to decock the gun, put the hammer down. So in this particular case, she's gonna reach up either with her strong hand or a support hand and push that lever down. Go ahead and give that a try. Boom, gun is decocked. Now it is ready to go to be put back into the holster or stored away safely in that safe hammer down position. Questions about that?
I don't think so.
Okay, so let's load up and let her get some shots going here. I'm gonna load it for you. Okay, so I'm gonna move around on this side of you, okay, and get away from me. And what again, high firm grip, as high as you can with this hand, okay? Aim everything in. Now you're gonna put that dot on the target. One of the common things people do is they want it to be perfect. And they go, there it is, it's perfect. I finally see what I need to see. I need the gun to go off right now. And then all of a sudden the sights aren't where they need to be, okay? So what she's gonna do is she's gonna let that dot drift around on the target a little bit, and she's just gonna keep pulling that trigger to the rear with no emotion and anything else and wait for the hammer to drop. Go ahead and try that double action. Roll. Boom, good job. All right, let's decock it, let's do that again. Okay, great, now let's do it in single action.
So do I just shoot?
You're in single action. Okay. You press the trigger, it goes bang. Press, prep, press. Okay, now decock. Let's go ahead, I'm gonna unload. Okay. Got our first shots down range here. We'll talk about some things that happen once we start shooting next.